So first of all, yes, this does say paid promotion, and that's because I received a copy of the game for free. Blue Key Games PR team reached out to me and said, here's a game, have a look on Steam, got a demo on there, see what you think. If you want early access, let us know, or if you want to know more about the project. I went, played the demo, I was like, I like this. It was about 10-15 minutes of gameplay, give you an idea, and I was like, yeah, I'm interested, and if you send me a copy, I'll happily do a review. And I always like to make sure that people can go out and, get whatever I'm talking about straight away. I don't want people to have to wait 2 weeks because, the review embargo's lifted, but it's not on sale. So straight after this video, you can go and buy it because it was released yesterday as of here, which is something I agreed with that PR team that I would do, and they were fine with it. So all of that preamble out of the way, this is Escape Tales: The Awakening by Blue Key Games, based on a board game that I've never played, so I don't have preconceived notions about it. I keep saying on this channel I don't like visual novels. What it is reading long strings of text is quite taxing given my disabilities. So focusing for that amount of time can be quite a mental strain. So to win me over, you've got to have a really good story or gameplay, or hopefully both. And in that first 15-minute demo, there was a lot of text, but I was intrigued. Plus you've got an overview of a room where there's different puzzles, and different areas of the room will link together. So you might have something written on this wall that's a clue for something, but then you'll have something written on the opposite wall that's a clue for something, but they all come towards one final puzzle piece. And you've got a note system, you've got a hint system, which is one of the best parts of this game. It makes it so accessible because you can click for a hint, maybe click for another one, maybe another one. But once all the hints that the game will give you are there, you can hold to solve. You do not get penalised. You do not get a certain amount and you've got to do microtransactions. You literally can go, do you know what, this puzzle's just too difficult. I can't puzzle it together. And you can have the answer given to you. I don't consider that cheating, like I say. I consider that accessibility. For those of us with cognitive issues where, I'm playing a game, I'm invested in the story, I'm reading that, and then I'm like, oh God, I've got to figure out how many zebras are on a picture. It is that kind of thing of, it's nice to have there. I will be honest, I used it quite enough, enough to help me get through. There we go. Because I wanted to make sure I could play a good amount of it, hopefully finish it, and be able to give good full thoughts. But yeah, you can take it however you want. If you don't want to use the hints because you feel that's cheating, that's fine, as long as you enjoy it in your own way. There is a very interesting system with stamina. Every action you do takes one, but if you look at a piece of a puzzle, you can go back to that for free, because it's already something you've spent energy on. But this stamina runs down, and you will have to meditate, or there might be opportunities in rooms where you can trade something for stamina. And the more you meditate, potentially can change the outcome, because this does have multiple endings. I can't remember the exact number, it is on the Steam page. But we've got a bunch of rooms, we've got a bunch of different stuff that you can interact with. You can solve the main puzzle to move on to the next stage, but you can also stay behind, because once you move on, you can't go back. So if you stay behind and finish other puzzles, you can get things, like I said, that you can then trade for more stamina. And this is a really interesting system because it's giving you an alternative way to get that stamina back without being penalised. For people like me who want to click on every corner of the room and make sure they're getting the full enjoyment out of it, I was going to say money's worth, but in my case that doesn't apply. But I'm getting the most out of it that I can, not feeling like you're penalised because of this stamina thing is nice. I mean, I probably did use the meditate quite a lot, but, again, it's how everyone plays, and I enjoyed my time with it. There were some negatives, and I do want to go through those. I don't like the word negatives, actually. Feedback, feed forward, criticism, constructive criticism that I do sort of want to put forward. I mean, I think the puzzles are very much the similar type. So you'll have a section of the room and either, it'll lead to a number or a letter, or you've got to arrange them in a certain order. Given that, it's card-based because that's what the actual board game is based on is, I understand that. But there's one that's got a pipe puzzle. You can turn it so you direct the water flow. An interactive version of that would be nice. I would have loved that. Just because the board game can't do that, you can't do that on a bit of card. This is a different medium, so you can do things differently. And I think that was a missed opportunity. I think that would have really helped just change up some of the gameplay. And the only other real criticism I have is, unfortunately, and I didn't email them or anything like that. I'm like, well, I've played a good amount that I know what the game is. And maybe down the line I'll just check, any bug fixes or anything like that and try again. But I got to a point where, and I don't know if this is technically an ending, it might be, because I've meditated a lot. I tried to click the meditate button in one room and it just wasn't happening. I couldn't click anything in the room. I, came out of it. I absolutely, closed out of it fully, reloaded it up. I didn't uninstall and reinstall. That is one thing I haven't tried. But I tried a lot of things, and I'm like, I'm not starting from scratch again. I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend too much time. But that might have just been a me thing. So I'm not saying that is like, oh, be careful. I genuinely think if you enjoy sort of escape room kind of things, if you enjoy number puzzles, word puzzles, sort of pattern recognition, solving kind of enigmas, and a very interesting story that deals with some heavy topics. I will stress that. On the Steam page it says so as well. There are topics of self-ending, shall we say, and those kind of things. So be mindful that it does deal with heavy topics, but still, I still think it's worth the time if you can stomach it. Even with those issues I've had, I would still give this like a good solid 6, 7, because what I was able to play I enjoyed. So yeah, a good 7, and I've enjoyed doing like this kind of paid promotion kind of thing. It's quite a new thing, like I've never done it before that I can remember. But I really hope that, if anyone from Blue Key is watching, I hope that this makes you feel good about what you've done. You should be happy with yourselves. And any more stuff in the future that you might want me to talk about, feel free. And any other developers out there or filmmakers, if you want me to look at your thing, just, for some kind of trade, I'm always happy to discuss terms that work for both of us. But I'll leave it there. Yeah, Escape Tales The Awakening. Go and have a look at the Steam page. It will be linked down in the description and a pinned comment if I can remember to do it, because I schedule the videos, so I'll do my best. Someone leave comments, just let me know. But otherwise, yeah, go and have a look, get it, you'll enjoy it, and until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and take care.